Hello students, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about binary fission, which is a type of asexual reproduction. So before this, try to understand what is reproduction. It is defined, it is a biological process in which organisms give rise to young ones similar to itself. Whether the reproduction is asexual or sexual, but this is the method by which they are producing an organism which is similar to themselves. So it is the process by which continuity of a species is maintained on the earth. It enables the continuity of a species generation after generation. So much diversity is there, but then also every organism has evolved its own mechanism to multiply. So in spite of diversity, in spite of large diversity, each organism has evolved its own mechanism to multiply and produce. So what are the factors which are deciding how the organism should reproduce? That is its habitat and internal physiology. Along with it, some other factors are also there, and they are responsible for how organisms will reproduce. Please, students, remember this is very important question area. Now there are two types of reproductions are there. One is asexual reproduction, another is sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction is the type of reproduction which is uniparental. Means it is not involving two parents, it is single parent. It can occur with or without gamete formation. Now this word is very important. It can occur with gamete formation also. For this you have to remember the case of parthenogenesis. In parthenogenesis, unfertilized egg is going to give rise to complete organism. So asexual can occur with gamete formation also. Without gamete, it is everyone will click the answer, but this is very important question area. But gametic fusion will not be there. This is totally absent. Now sexual reproduction, it is biparental, it involves two parents. And here gamete formation will be there as well as gametic fusion is present. So I hope up till here you have understood. Now we will start with the asexual reproduction. Now see, asexual reproduction, we have already understood that it is uniparental. It is using the somatic cells, not the gametic cells. It is using the somatic part that is known as somatogenic or blastogenic reproduction also. Why? Because the structure what they are using, they are made from the somatic cells. As a result, the progeny which is made is not only identical to one another, but also exact copy of their parents. As a result, term clone is used for them. So what is clone? Clones are nothing. They are morphologically and genetically similar individual. Please, it's very important. Remember it, Peter. Clone means they are morphologically and genetically similar individual. Now, we have already studied according to the Whittaker system. There are 5 kingdoms are there. So in kingdom Monera and Protista, cell division itself is a method of reproduction. Okay, cell division itself is a method of reproduction. So generally, Monerans and Protistans are doing mitosis type of division to increase their number, which is a method of their reproduction also. Now here it is a mind map for asexual reproduction. Fission method is there, fragmentation, budding, regeneration, spore formation, and for higher plants we'll be using vegetative propagation. Fragmentation we have already studied in the living world, if you remember. We have studied in the living world in this chapter, first chapter of your 11th class. Keep fungus, filamentous algae, and Protonema of mosses. They are reproducing by fragmentation. Clear, beta? Budding also we have studied. The budding is made by the hydra and sponges also. Regeneration in the animal kingdom you have studied. It is shown by planaria, which is having very high power of regeneration, and spore formation will be the feature of the fungus as well as algae. So all the examples which I have right now spoken, they all are of Moneran, Protistans or fungus or simple plants. Simple plants means lower plants, but higher plants will do vegetative propagation. This is the feature which will be shown by the higher plants. Clear, but higher plants will show vegetative propagation. So in this video today, our topic will be, main emphasis will be on the fission, and we'll be focusing on the two type of fission, binary fission and multiple fission. Clear? Now see binary fission. Binary fission name is itself indicating that a cell will divide into two halves. And finally, the cells, daughter cells which are produced, they will rapidly grow into adult. It means the parent body as a whole, please this word is important, as a whole will form a reproductive unit, and the parent will continue to live as two daughter cells. So that is why nothing is left behind. The parent body entirely, it is equally distributed to two daughter cells. Therefore, the organisms which undergo binary fission, they are said to be immortal. Means their death is not there. They are said to be immortal. Generally, which organism? Monorans and protistans. Clear, where we have already studied that these are the one in which cell division itself is a method of reproduction. Now, but you know, monorans means bacteria, and bacteria does not have any cell organelle except ribosome. So it is cell division here. It is amitotic type in bacteria, but it is mitotic in amoeba. Please remember, it is amitotic in bacteria and it is mitotic in amoeba. Now, after the nuclear division, depending upon the plane of cytokinesis, how the cell cytoplasm is to be divided, depending upon the plane of division, it is of different type. See a simple binary fission example. Simple binary fission example is your, best example is your amoeba. Simple binary fission, best example is amoeba. Here, if you see, amoeba is a member of kingdom Protista, which is coming under protozoans. Amoeboid protozoans. They are doing simple binary fission, means irregular plane of division. Next is longitudinal binary fission. Longitudinal binary fission is shown by Euglena. Euglena also we study in kingdom Protista only. This organism we also study in kingdom Protista. And transverse binary fission, it is shown by the bacteria, kingdom Monera, Paramecium and diatoms, they are coming in kingdom Protista. Clear, beta? So these are the three types of binary fission till now what we have discussed. One is simple binary fission, example is amoeba. Then is your longitudinal binary fission, example is Euglena. And third is your transverse binary fission, example is your bacteria, parameciums and diatoms. Now next is the oblique binary fission. Oblique binary fission is shown by dinoflagellates. Example is given Keratium. Okay, and this dinoflagellates again we study in kingdom Protista. So I think so binary fission, all the members of binary fission are coming only in two kingdom, that is Monera and Protista. Please learn the examples carefully for your competitive points also. Now let us discuss about multiple fission. Now see multiple fission, which is a feature shown by the amoeba. Multiple fission is studied in amoeba, and what we observe that during unfavorable condition, they withdraw the pseudopodia and they secrete three-layered cyst, and this phenomena is known as encystation. This phenomena is known as encystation. Clear, beta? And when the conditions come favorable, when favorable condition comes, then this encysted amoeba divide by multiple fission to produce many minute amoeba or pseudopodiospores. Cyst wall will burst and the spores are liberated. And this phenomena is known as sporulation. So question area, if they ask you when does encystation is done, your answer will be unfavorable condition. When is a sporulation done? Your answer will be favorable condition. When they make a cyst, during unfavorable condition, which is process is known as encystation, and this cyst is three-layered. Sporulation, for sporulation, they are doing multiple fission. Please, this word is very important. So I hope so up till here you have understood the concept. Now see, in Plasmodium, multiple fission will occur in two structures. The two structures are, one is schizont, another is oocyte. If suppose multiple fission occur in schizont, then the process is called schizogony and the daughters are known as merozoites. Clear, beta? Then the daughters are known as merozoites. But if suppose multiple fission occur in oocyte, then the process is known as sporogony and the daughters are known as sporozoites. So I'll just write it here. Schizont, the product will be known as merozoite and the process is known as schizogony. If it is occurring in oocyte, the product is known as sporozoite and this process is known as sporogony. Now, another very important point, please remember, multiple fission also seen in monocystis, which is a protozoa. So 3 examples of multiple fissions are there. One is amoeba from your NCERT. Plasmodium is also in the NCERT, but in human health and disease. And third is monocystis, which is in the competitive questions they will ask you. Here you can note down something, beta. One is your macrocystis. Macrocystis is brown algae. Another is your microcystis. And microcystis is your blue-green algae, that is cyanobacteria. So when it comes in the option, then please remember it very carefully. Clear, beta? Now, next method of reproduction. It's a type of a multiple fission only, but we will not give a word multiple fission. We will say it is known as plasmotomy. The plasmotomy is a type of a division in which multinucleate parent body will divide into daughter cells which are multinucleate but without karyokinesis. Understanding me? Suppose one parent body which is having suppose 100 nucleus, it will make suppose 3 daughter cells or 4 daughter cells, let us assume. Each daughter cell is getting, suppose someone is getting 20 nuclei, someone is getting 30 nuclei. Okay, and these numbers of the nuclei are not same, they are dissimilar, but finally they will go and maintain the same number. They will do karyokinesis and will maintain the same number of nuclei. Clear, beta? Focus the line carefully. Multinucleate parent body divide into multinucleate daughter individual without division of nucleus. Nuclear division will be done later to maintain the normal number of nuclei. And the best example is your Opilina and Pleomyxa. So I think so in this video today, I tried to explain you binary fission, which is a binary fission, multiple fission, and plasmotomy, which is a type of your asexual reproduction. Now let me give you question exposure. Now let us see what is the answer of these questions. Try to solve it. First question is, which of the following factor is responsible for how organisms reproduce? Option is given: organism habitat, internal physiology, environmental factor. To more than one option correct. And I hope so now you can easily tell me the answer. We have already studied these 2 factors plays a role. The answer will be the 4th option. Now next question. Second question, process of reproduction which result in the production of identical offspring is. So I told you that process is actually simple and it is fast. Okay, but it is not slow process. Slow process is your sexual reproduction. Complex is also sexual reproduction, and elaborate is also sexual reproduction. And the process of reproduction which result in production of identical offspring is asexual. So it means answer will be 3rd option, which is fast and simple. Asexual reproduction is common in. It is common in those organisms which are having a single cell structure or they are having very simple organization. So these are the structures where we will be finding asexual reproduction very commonly occurring. So answer will go 4th. Now next question, for which of the organisms there is no natural death? Natural death means which one is immortal. If there is no natural death, means the person is immortal. So who are the ones which are immortal? I think so. Answer, you have easily, you can come to the conclusion that they are unicellular organisms which are reproducing by binary fission. Because I told you the organisms which do binary fission, for them the death is not there. Reason is the entire parent content is distributed equally into two daughter cells. Fifth question: cell division itself is a method of reproduction in. So cell division itself is a method of reproduction in monerans and protistas. So answer, monerans and protistans are coming in the fourth option. So I hope so up till here your concept is clear, beta. So I hope so today video has helped you to understand the concept properly. Thanks for watching.